that I don't know, it's hard. It's just it feels like there's so many parts and I can't really like I can't see them clearly.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So just honoring that, we're not going to push, you know. We're just honoring that there's a block, and that block will, it's the puzzle piece that only you have the key for, but the key will be revealed when it's time. I think the fact that we're just allowing this to come to the surface, you're acknowledging that there's a block, that in itself is already enough work, you know. And even sending compassion and kindness to the block, because it's okay to have the block. And um we're sending love to the block right now. We're just sending love to it. It's almost like a codependent relationship, right? Like you have this relationship with the block, and you're very comfortable. It's been there a long time.
Yeah.
It's been there a really long time, and you know that it's almost time for it to go, but you there's a part of you that feels like, what happens when it's gone? That
Yeah.
it's Yeah. We'll just sit with the block for a minute. Maybe you could even give it some qualities in your mind, like what color it is, what it smells or looks like. And maybe you could even shrink the block into something that you can fit into your hands, something that's more manageable. Taking deep breaths. Is there anything that the block wants to tell you?
It's here to protect me from pain. It's like this it's like like a square, like a
Mhm.
Rubik's Cube square,
Yeah.
but like it's all shiny. It's like super bright. It's like this bright yellow.
Wow.
It
Shiny
has
thing.
like very clear edges,
Hmm.
just very sharp and clear. And it's like really shiny.
Yeah. Is it so shiny it's hard to look at? Or is it attracting? Is it like you want to
It's
look at?
just it's like hard to see anything else other than that.
Okay.
Because it's like the light just kind of like,
Yeah.
it just kind of, yeah, everything else disappears under that light because it's so bright.
Hmm. Hmm. You think you could find a knob that you could turn down the brightness? So maybe you could see the block better.
Yeah, it's a little bit like less bright now.
Hmm.
It's a bit like dark around the edges and a bit smaller.
Do you think you could approach the block in a safe manner?
Yeah,
Perhaps even touch it and feel, is it hot or cold? Does it have a smell? Is it smooth or rough?
it doesn't have any smell, but it's like cold and it's like smooth like glass.
Hmm.
Hard, also dense.
Dense, yeah. Does it make a sound if you hit it? Is it empty? Is it hollow?
It's like it makes this, like if you hit it with something hard, it makes this like this, I don't know, like you would hit a bowl or something.
Yeah.
Um and it's it's actually just clear like glass. And then
Oh,
there's this like really, really small, like it looks like a seed, you know, like a seed in an apple.
mhm.
Like it looks like that.
Is it fragile at all? Could you crack it if you were to hit it, or is it very dense? Like you couldn't scratch it if you tried.
Maybe I could crack it with something like a tool.
How does it feel in your heart thinking about it cracking?
It feels um lighter, and it also feels a bit scary.
Do you feel that you have the power in any moment to crack the block?
I feel like I'm already like about to do it.
Okay. What tool are you holding in your hand?
A hammer.
Do you feel the weight of the hammer in your hand? And do you have a message for the block before you swing the hammer?
Feel like I want to say that um I'm doing this with love, and thank you for, you know, protecting me, but I don't need your protection anymore.
Mhm. Okay, and I invite you to raise your arm. You can do this in real life, and with one swift motion, Tina, go for it. And you can do it multiple times, as many times as you need. Just imagining the cracks. What does the block look like now?
So the glass has like crumbled, so I can like remove it. But the core, like the little seed, has gotten like a bit bigger. So now it's like this like bigger, like little brown seed.
What does the brown seed represent?
I think it's just all the old patterns that have kept me, you know, in this illusion of safety and in the familiar.
Mhm.
I feel like I need to not nurture it, but like give it some love.
Yeah. And tuning into your heart, what is the best way, the most graceful way for you to show love and share love to the seed?
I think just like holding it and just gently stroking it and sending loving kindness in words and in energy, just allowing it to be what it is.
And is this a practice that you find yourself doing already?
Yeah, I practice it definitely in like other aspects of my life.
Mhm. So
Um,
it would be relatively easy to start to incorporate this practice with the seed.
yeah,
Is there anything the seed needs from you in this moment right now?
like I'm hearing like don't force it, you know? It's
Yeah.
just like being more gentle.
Mm.
And it will be easier to like crack if I actually am more gentle.
Yeah. So it's something that can't be destroyed by force, but with grace and patience.
Yeah.
Or not destroyed, but I suppose transmuted.
Yeah, just like opened, you know?
And yeah,
I feel like there's a shell, you know,
right.
and I could open it, but I can't like force it.
And does it want to be opened?
Yeah, I feel like there is like a part of the skin or like the outer layer that's like willing to be peeled off, but like if it's done gently.
Yeah.
And yeah, just like you can't go for that straight away.
I welcome the wisdom to come through you to guide you into knowing what actions and um, knowing what you need to ask for in regards to your parents going forward. And I trust that you have this wisdom within you, within the seed. And perhaps you could even ask the seed for guidance. Is there anything else the seed wants to say, or
I think it just wants to be held and acknowledged.
yeah, that's something we can give it today for sure. We can both hold the seed and acknowledge it. Where would you like to put the seed? So maybe to keep it somewhere close to you.
That's a good question. Right now it just wants to be in my hand,
Yeah.
just like in my open, slightly cupped hand,
Mhm.
like the carer, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Would you like to bring the seed back into the session with us?
Yeah.
The seed is invited and the seed is welcomed here.
Hmm. Oh,
Thank you so much.
thank you.